Well, Allison, I just wanted to show you this new camera that I got.
Oh,
I bought
really?
it,
Where did you buy it?
Well, I bought it yesterday at a big department store downtown.
Ah, great,
Yeah,
great.
it's
Why
great.
did you buy a new camera?
Well, I wanted something, I do a lot of traveling.
Right.
So I thought I'd buy something that, something compact that I can bring when I'm traveling.
Okay.
The great thing about it is I really wanted to buy one that has video and, still pictures.
Ah, so you bought a camera with the double feature.
Exactly, yeah.
Wow.
So it's nice, it's nice. I like taking pictures.
And why didn't you buy a video camera?
Well, I like taking still pictures as well. I like being able to have both features in one device. So I bought something that can kind of do it all. Okay. Also, if you're going to buy, I always say, if you're going to buy something and spend a bit of money on it, it's good to get a case. It's good to, so I decided to buy a nice case. I bought one that I can fit on my belt.
Of course, okay.
And, bring it with me, protects it. It's
right,
nice.
Right, okay.
Yep.
So I suppose you spent a lot of money on that camera.
Well, maybe a little bit more than I was hoping to spend, but it's not bad, But it has some nice features if you want to take a look,
Sure, yeah, I can
it's
take a
got some
look
nice
at it,
features.
yeah. So I suppose you could have bought an even better camera if you were willing to spend a bit more money.
Yeah, I mean, if I really wanted to splurge,
yeah.
If I was going to go all out, there was one model in there that I was going to buy, but I decided not to buy it because it was just too expensive. And I just can't justify, I'm not a professional photographer.
Sure.
I can't justify spending that much money.
Right, right. So you would have bought a nicer one if you had the money, but you bought this one, which looks really nice.
Yeah.
Hey? Yeah, I actually just bought a camera when I was in Japan.
You told me you were going, you went to Japan,
a
few months ago, right?
Yeah. And I bought a camera there,
Oh, there must be so many cameras available
There
to
are
buy
so many cameras there, and they had a camera shop that was about, well, not a camera shop, that's a lie, an electronics shop.
Yeah.
That was 9 stories high.
Really?
So they had all the cameras and all the electronics you could ever want to buy there.
Incredible.
Right?
Wow, it sounds great.
So, but the only thing I bought was a camera.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because I had a suitcase. I didn't want to buy a lot of things and then bring them back in my suitcase.
But is it expensive to buy things in Japan?
It's expensive, but you also get a discount being that you're a traveler. With your passport on major purchases like cameras, you get a bit of a discount. So it wasn't terribly expensive. I think really it was worth it. It was worth it to buy the camera there.
It's nice to have a good camera. And I'll tell you, this one is a popular model, and
Yeah.
people were buying them up.
I'm sure they were.
People were buying them up. I think people were just snapping them up, And
Okay.
I bought the last. Well, I don't think it was the last one, but it was one of the last ones that was in the shop.
So would you say they were buying them like hotcakes?
They were flying off the shelves, Allison.
Wow.
People were buying these like hotcakes. Yeah.
Wow, great. Yeah. I told you, I think maybe a few months ago, I told you that I was going to buy a car.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but in the end, I couldn't buy the car because I didn't have enough money for a down payment.
Well, are you going to lease it?
That's what I'm going to do. I think at the moment I'm borrowing a friend's car until I decide what to do. But I'm not going to be able to buy a car right now.
So you have a friend who's lending you his car?
I have a friend who's lending me his car because he lives in the city. He doesn't have anywhere to park it. Since I live outside the city, he said I could borrow his car until I buy myself a car.
I've never borrowed a car from a friend before.
Yeah, it was pretty nice.
It's nice to have a friend that can lend you a car.
Yeah. Obviously, I have to buy the gasoline, which is really expensive. It's cheaper to buy a monthly Metro Pass than to buy gasoline every month.
Buying gas, as you know, is way cheaper in the United States.
Much cheaper
in Canada.
in the United
It's much
States.
cheaper to buy gasoline than it is to buy it here in Europe.
Here in Europe,
it's expensive.
But the prices have gone up in the United States, but they aren't as expensive as here. You can still buy gasoline for less in the United States than you can buy it for here.
Yeah, I mean, I've never bought a car in my life.
No.
But I rent cars sometimes. If I need to go somewhere, I'll just rent a car.
Right.
In the city and drive it around and then return it. You rent it and then return it.
Well, because what happened was I was going to buy a secondhand car.
Yeah?
I was going to buy a used car.
What kind of car were you going to buy?
I was going to buy just a small, compact car with 4 doors.
Yeah.
With 4 doors because I think, someday I'll have a family. I might as well buy a car with 4 doors rather than a 2 or 3 door car. Yeah. But there was an opportunity to buy this secondhand car, but in the end I didn't buy it. And now I haven't seen any other good used cars on the market. So, you know, I should have bought that car when I had the chance.
Was it a good price? Was it a good
It was
buy?
a good price. It was a good buy. It was a good price. It was in good condition. The guy was in a hurry to sell it.
Well, if you see a bargain, sometimes you just gotta snap it up when you see a bargain, right?
Yeah, you do. You have to jump at those opportunities.
Exactly. It's
to
like
buy
this
things.
camera. It's like this camera. Where did you put it? Did you put it?
No. Maybe I'm gonna try to steal it, huh?
Put it in the case because I'm.
Yeah,
not,
put it in the case.
I wanna
It's good
keep
to protect it.
You know, but like I was saying, people were buying these and they stock out. They run out. Well, they run out of stock. I should say they run out of stock in the shop. I mean, they carry so many cameras. They carry a lot of. It's a great shop.
Where'd you say that you bought it? At a department store.
It's the big department store right downtown. That big one. That big. You can't miss it.
Right. I suppose you buy most things at that
You can buy all kinds of stuff. They carry everything.
I think they even have a
in terms of-
supermarket in that department store where you can buy your groceries.
You can buy everything. They carry almost everything. I mean,
Okay.
but in terms of electronics, it's good. They carry almost everything. But sometimes they run out of stock of certain things. But if they run out of stock, you just have to wait a couple days and they'll get it back in stock.
Yeah. All right.
Because they carry
Now,
almost
did you
everything.
buy it on layaway or did you buy it just outright?
No, I just bought it outright.
Okay, you just paid the full price.
Yeah, full price because it was already a bargain as far as I'm concerned.
Sure. Have you ever bought anything on layaway?
No, not really.
Not really, no?
I mean, I look for sales, you know, and
Sure.
at the end of summer or after Christmas, but
Of course, layaway is for big purchases.
yeah.
We considered buying a washing machine once on layaway, but in the end, just paid the full price and bought it because it was a good deal, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, well, good stuff. It's been great talking to you as always.
As always, Allison, it's a pleasure, you know.
All right.